Just got off.
Before we say anything, I want to say this episode is sponsored by Big Fish Incorporated. I'm not gonna say how it was sponsored, but it's sponsored by Big Fish Incorporated. A quick word from the sponsor. Bro, this is dead air time.
Billionaire, playboy,
We
philanthropist.
don't have the
Big
sponsor here. Let's
fish.
just keep
Long
going,
list.
guys. Come
Big
on.
If you want a
fish.
sponsor though, email 505 gmail or 505pod1@gmail.com. Send us an email.
Absolutely.
I think Big Fish would make a good Batman.
He'd be terrible. He'd be terrible.
Look at
Superman.
look at the way he looks right now. Imagine him overlooking all of Gotham.
Big Fish is more of a Joker. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing. He looks more like he'd be a great villain.
And 10 would be a random crackhead in the middle of the Gotham street.
No, man. Guled would be the mayor.
For jaywalking.
10
Guled would be the mayor.
10 would be a fire Two-Face. He has the real estate for it. All right, let's go.
That's not as bad as the Joker though. That's not as bad as the Joker.
Hey, Ted, I'm gonna give you credit, man. That studio's looking real nice right now.
Hey, man, you see the upgrades?
You moved.
see
I downgraded, Ted. What the hell?
Hey.
You upgraded? I
Hey.
downgraded.
I didn't upgrade much.
Y'all might not know this. To the naked eye, 10 moved around a lot, and
I didn't move around a lot.
And he's changed every light bulb in his room.
Every light bulb, fresh
I
lighting,
I
new
just
mic,
got a new mic.
headset.
Hey,
This is ridiculous. All I know
there
is
might
this.
have been a contract that came in, but I'm not going to talk about the
We'll
contract.
talk about it. You know what?
We live right. We live right.
Listen, let's hit that theme music. Playing.
What kind of generic theme
You
music
know what?
is that?
That was the wrong one. Let's try that again. Let's try that again.
Did we just use the wrong theme music?
Welcome to the best basketball podcast in the nation. This is 5 on 5 with your hosts, Sadik, Big Fish, and Guled.
I knew the energy was about to shift, so.
Why not? Why can't I be the MVP of the league?
Mama, there goes that man. Pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer.
Welcome to another episode 2 of season 2 of 5 on 5. It's your host, 4 people today. First off, let me introduce the big fella, the GOAT, the Arsenal fan, even though it's a basketball podcast, Big Fish.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir. And next up is the entrepreneur, the guru, dare I say, our leader, our general, GG Guled in the building.
We're on our 3rd episode, by the way. It's all good. Keep it pushing.
Nah, special episode.
No. He's having him. And let me worry about that stuff. This is episode 2 of season 2.
Oh.
That was just a predictions. Come on, brother.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you know if a guest is making it back to back, it's a rule in 5 on 5. They're no longer a guest. It's in the contract. I'm gonna let my band Big Fish or Guled, anyone who wants to do an intro and go ahead.
No, I got this.
I'm gonna play the song in 3, 2.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, you all asked for it. My popular request, mostly females. 10% has been extended. A 1-year contract to join the 5 on 5 team.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Welcome,
me and my lawyer, me and my agent. We had some long talks. Glad to be a great addition.
Hey, I want you to know, but he was a hard buy. The stuff he was sending to our
long
finance
talks,
guy, it's crazy.
Long
I want
talks,
you to know
bro.
right now, Big Fish. I want you to know you're no longer the highest paid player on 5 on 5. I'm putting it out there.
Hey, we don't put details out.
You're
No
talking
details
about a
are
guy who
coming
came
out.
from one trailer park, 10 kids.
His dad walked down on him. His mom walked down on him.
15 miles to walk to school every year. Same chucks.
Yes.
That's
He
crazy.
deserves it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new diva. 10%.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
10 right now on the spot. He was not ready for this, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm doing it. Your
Oh my
hottest
gosh.
take of this year, right now. Your hottest take for this season.
Phoenix Suns are getting knocked out first round
So
for the playoffs.
I guess that's a hot take. My hot take.
That's a hot take. People have them going to the finals.
I do, but my hot take is that Dwight Howard is going to come back and be All Star. Anyways,
Hey,
so
I like that. Go ahead.
listen,
Versus the Kai Jones led Hornets.
The Kai Jones. Kai Jones my dog, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Listen.
Yo, the Grizzlies need a center. I'll sign anyone, brother.
no,
They,
you're not signing Kai
Grizzlies are
Jones.
down bad right
they,
now.
they just signed Bismack Biyombo, brother. 67 overall since he came in the
That's how
league.
you know
Hey.
things are going bad.
Charlotte Legend, Charlotte Legend. If you know, you know. But look, all right, let's get started. Okay, the NBA season just started, guys. It's been only been a couple games. All right, and tell me your first observations. Anyone?
I'll go first. Sadik, you and I talked about it the other day. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know what it is, but from the games I've watched, and I've watched quite a few games, it's been very highly competitive, and teams are locked in out the gate. I've watched the Celtics play, I watched the Heat play, I watched the Warriors play, I watched Memphis play, I watched Pelicans, I watched what other teams I watched. I watched a lot of teams. I watched the Kings,
Mm-hmm.
De'Aaron Fox, top 5 point guard. They are coming out. They're playing defense. They're competing. I enjoyed the first 3, 4, 5 days of the NBA so far.
Actually, Glenn, I'm gonna call you out on that, and someone else can. If he's top 5 point guard, because you put me on the spot. So the other four
Thank
is
you.
who?
Thank you.
See, that's the problem with you guys. You guys don't. No.
You
Let
have
me
to
finish.
name the
Let me
other
finish.
four.
No, let me finish what I was gonna say. You guys just can't sit here and put me on the spot and make me name 5 top 5 point guards right now when that could be a whole episode.
No, but you literally said top 5.
Listen,
Okay, I'll just a short list. Curry, Dame. Okay, those are 2 guaranteed ones.
okay.
Okay,
Luca.
this might be controversial. Luca's. We'll put Luca in there as a third,
Okay.
Okay.
and then there's names like Shy. There's names like Jamal Murray, by the way. And then there's De'Aaron Fox. If I don't know who I'm
And
missing.
I have one name to give you, and it's gonna blow up your whole list, Guled.
What is that?
Where do you have John Morant in this list?
Well, he's not qualified. He's suspended.
But he's in the NBA. He's in the NBA though.
No, right now he is not in
That's
any
crazy.
arena. He's
That
not-
is semantics, and
Hey.
you know that.
no. John Morant is somewhere. He could be on that list, but he simply just can't be on the list right now.
Listen,
I'll
all I
take
know
that.
is, guys, we got him. We got him.
We got it.
And Jalen Brunson is not a top 5 point guard. You heard it here first from Guled.
I would
Yes, sir.
I would say
No,
De'Aaron
we-
Fox. I
we
would say
saw that
De'Aaron Fox
coming.
is better than. I would say De'Aaron Fox is probably better than Jalen Brunson.
Me too.
I'm not crazy.
Me too.
I'm not crazy.
I don't even have Jalen Brunson top 10, but that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah, go ahead and move us along, Sadik.
All right, I got you. All right, Cloth, Big Fish, hit me with something, man. You been watching basketball?
All right.
Has he?
So I've been
Have
banned
you? That's a
from
real question.
I've been banned from a few topics, so I will say a few things that are quite surprising or observations. One, the Detroit Pistons are fun. All right. They went from the bad boys to the fun boys.
That
And,
that will never sell.
I don't
That's
want
not
to.
selling
I don't
shit.
want to.
The
I don't want
fun
to get the
boys.
name wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Amen Thompson that's on Detroit, or is it the other
No,
one?
Asar.
I think it's Asar.
Asar? They got one.
That brother's nice. That brother's nice.
Actually,
Averaging
hey,
3 blocks a game right now.
No.
I got two.
Watch him.
he's averaging.
No,
He's
watch him.
watching 10
They're
rebounds too.
They're putting a rookie on on the other team's score, and he is absolutely holding his own. Also, Jalen Duren, I was high on him last season, and he's been playing amazing, absolutely amazing. All right, absolutely. Kate is doing what he's doing, but something I really want to talk about, right?
What about Killian Hayes?
No. I'm not talking about that. Something I really want to talk about, right? Is Kelly Oubre the best player on the Sixers?
Stop.
If we're gonna talk Sixers, I need to jump in.
Go ahead.
We don't have to. We can move on to tens, but yeah, I like a lot of the rookies showing out. I like Chet. I think Chet's really going to anchor this OKC defense. I think he's been moving really well. And Pop needs to take that minutes restriction off of Wemby. All right, treat him like a regular player. Who cares if he gets hurt? That's part of the process. Steph Curry got hurt 5-6 times. All right, best player. All right, moving on. Thank you for that.
All right.
You're welcome. Look, I want to say, speaking of Wemby, all right, and then you can say something after, but I'm sold. I know it's been one game. I'm
No,
sold.
we're sold.
I'm
He's good.
We're sold.
listen, I don't know about y'all. Well, but what I saw there, right? I believe that the center position is weak in NBA outside of those two guys. All
He's
right,
not
he's
a
better
Mhm.
than
center.
18 already. I'm saying names. Let me say some names. I think Wemby's better than right now in this current NBA. He's
Who?
better than 18. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? 10. And you name me centers. I'll tell you he's better or not. Just name me any center. Any
Joel
center in
Embiid.
NBA.
Joel Embiid.
No. No.
Bam.
No. No. I paused though, but no. 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 No.
Mitchell Robinson.
Yes.
All right. I'm throwing some alley oops. Kevon Looney.
Yes, what the hell? Hey, what the hell? Come on. I
Yes,
can't
yes,
even
yes.
talk.
Yes, yes,
Hey,
yes.
hey.
You got to put him in a rock and a hard place. Sabonis.
Porzingis?
Who?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Sabonis.
Sabonis? He's not better than Sabonis yet. He's not better than
Ah,
Sabonis.
that's bullshit. Wallah,
Nah.
that's bullshit.
Nah,
Wallah,
he's not better.
I agree.
Wallah,
I agree.
No,
That's
no.
BS too.
Abdi, what do you have against Sabonis, dog?
I'll take
You
Wemby
always
on
put
one
that
leg
guy.
over Sabonis.
No. If you don't put me in a hard place, ask Rudy Gobert. Someone ask Rudy Gobert.
No,
Rudy
he
Gobert.
stinks. If you don't pick him, we're kicking
That
you
boy
off.
stinks.
If you don't pick Wemby over Gobert, we're kicking you off this pod right now. I swear to God. Go
That's a
ahead.
conflict of interest.
Tell us. Go ahead and tell us.
What are you doing?
I'm looking
Is he taking
around
his mic
for a way out. You know what? He's not better than him yet.
Come
Yet.
on.
I need
Mm.
Cedar for no, I'm kidding. He's better. He's better.
Okay.
Yeah, thank
He's
you.
better.
Thank you.
He's better.
Thank
He's
you.
better.
All right.
But
Thank you.
The point is Wemby's good.
But let's
Wemby-
not get on
Wemby-
topic.
Wemby's very, very
Let's,
good.
let's go to 10's observations, man. He's a real basketball watcher here. All right?
Yes. It's been a
Yeah.
great week of basketball. I'm gonna do one thing. Big Fish, I want to agree with you. The Pistons look really fun to watch. I don't know if the fun boys thing is gonna catch on,
I think
No.
it will.
but
I think it will.
the fun boys is kind of
There's
crazy.
some real fun
I think that
boys.
could take a different route that we don't want to go. But also, I want to say one thing that I'm going to bring to this podcast. I know I come at your takes a lot, but I am going to agree with takes when people are right. I am going to point out a take that Guled is getting defensive right now for some reason.
No,
I'm
I
going
was
to give him
just
credit.
making sure you weren't allying yourself with Big Fish.
No. I'm
because
going to give you some credit.
That's a bad idea.
First of all, can I give you your credit before we attack Big Fish?
I was sorry. I was just protecting you. Go ahead.
Thank you. So, Guled made this take last episode, and my surprise team was the OKC Thunder. And this man pointed out, he was like, "Hey, don't be surprised if Chet Holmgren has a better year than Victor Wembanyama this year, right?" That boy Chet is nasty. Why?
Yeah.
That boy.
It's very good.
Technically, this is a rookie year because I don't think he played a game last year. So
It is.
yeah, so
You're
he's
right.
gonna. He has a chance to win the Rookie of the Year over Wemby, and he's fitting in well with the rest of the team. I think that team's maturing. I think OKC. My prediction of OKC being mid, like probably top 5, top 6 seed in the West is gonna pan out. They
By the
have
way, we all left them off our top. Besides
not
you.
me.
Besides
me.
I wanted them in, but I forgot. So,
Okay.
but
I think
yeah, I just
So
the
wanted
only
to-
reason.
so
Go
we'll
ahead,
leave
I'm
it
sorry.
in the forgot part.
yeah,
But
but isn't that poetic that
that's not poetic.
the year Wemby comes in, Chet revives like out of like a chamber to like
Yeah.
directly like
Yeah.
you know. I hope
And that-
we have.
I can't wait for
They're
them
not-
to like go 1-on-1, like them being the finalists
Yeah.
for the Rookie of the Year, and
Yeah.
we make it like a white versus black thing.
Bro,
I can't
hey,
wait.
It's the new Dirk and Tim Duncan of the West.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
No.
Why
Why
not?
not?
Why not? Why not?
Duncan really took his lunch money. That was never a contest. That was never
But Dirk is all time great. Still.
Dirk.
Ish.
Okay.
ish.
Yeah.
What do you mean ish? Top 10 scoring?
Yeah.
No, listen.
Hall of Famer? Come on, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
We're not
Okay,
doing
but
Go ahead,
okay,
go ahead.
OKC is good. That's my first observation. Second observation, there's something really, really funny happening in Chicago, guys. The Bulls,
Oh yeah,
They-
we don't talk.
they-
we don't talk
they-
about Chicago. Go ahead.
they are having the craziest roller coaster right now. First of all, they lost the first game. They had the quickest players only meeting of all time in basketball history.
They told the coach to get out.
They said he walked in. They said get out.
Hey, Billy Donovan is Billy Donovan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy Donovan. Still,
Idiot
for some
train.
reason.
Yeah. He switched his story to. I'm telling you guys that. I'll tell you how it really happened.
Yeah,
Alright?
yeah.
Okay, what really happened? He walked in there and they're all pissed because I'm telling you, I watched that game. His management of substitutions of rotations. Billy Donovan is great at developing young players. I will give him that. We saw what he did in OKC. All right.
Yeah.
He has a history of it. I don't know if he's great, but he has a history of it. All right. The reason OKC had to go and move on from him, all right, he's terrible at like when a team is ready for that next leap. Of, hey, we're done. We know with all the young players. Let's go win now. All right, he's bad at looking at. Okay, I have two centers on the court. You know, he's not good at egos and subs and rotations. All right, and that's
Yeah.
honestly the
You
hardest.
tell Prime Russell Westbrook something, boy. You tell him.
Listen, I'm just saying. All right, but I watched that game. He's out there with lineups. I'm like, yo, who the hell's gonna shoot the ball? Like I'm not exactly being double because no one else on the team can shoot.
That's a management problem, though. That's a
No, it's a
management
management
problem.
problem. But I'm saying that
Management problem.
I'm like, yo, you got to if you're gonna stagger minutes, you can't take off every offensive threat outside of one player. Because then what
Okay.
Yeah.
happens?
Nah,
That's
the,
that's me playing basketball with Guled, and I'm posted up for 80th time while he's being a triple team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just can't imagine you posting up Goulet. But let me ask you guys a serious question though.
Yeah.
Since you're talking about Chicago and Sadik just said threat, Goulet, on your realness level right here, like your list, right? How real is getting 50 points with 0 assists? I
I
think
was just about.
I think
I was gonna throw it to
I
Gillette
think
too.
that's how the game is supposed to be played.
Nah, let me tell you something.
That is so disgusting.
Let me tell you something right
Let
now.
me tell you, that's real hoops. That's
Disgusting
real
basketball.
hoops.
Let me name you a short list of players who would be smiling at that.
Okay.
Start the big one.
Ball don't stop.
Kobe Bean Bryant.
Yes, sir.
Wait, no. He was smirk because he lost, so he was smirk. He was smirk.
Allen Iverson.
Yes,
He's
sir.
cheering him on right now, going crazy to stand next.
Gilbert Arenas.
And the third one, Dion Waiters.
And Dion and Michael Beasley, all the way around. I was like, yo, I can do that right now.
That's real hoops. That is
51 points.
Ball Don't Stop probably has that, is getting that currently saved on DVD right now, so he can show
That
his
is
kids.
so
Zach
disgusting.
Levine-
Ball don't
their
stop
kids'
is showing
kids.
that to his like everybody right now.
But yeah,
Zach
that's,
Levine-
51.0 assists.
When Zach Levine is good, is older and is almost out the league. I can't wait for the tweet of him saying, "How soon they forget." Levine scored 50. Levine scored 51.
Yeah, Zach Levine's gonna be his muse for when he retires. Like he's gonna be like his
Zach Levine
know?
can play right
Hey,
now.
in all realness though, if the Bulls blow it up halfway through the season, DeMar DeRozan and Zach Levine could change. They could change some good teams and turn them into great teams if they do move off them.
But the
I
only
think
thing,
also I do want to throw in, because I didn't get to say it earlier. I was very impressed with how the Sixers played without James Harden. Tyrese Maxey looks like he's taking that next step, and I think he could be an all-star. And he is benefiting from Harden's absence, I think, by having no other choice but to go crazy. So I'm impressed with them. Kelly Oubre looked amazing, like Abdi said. And then they have some great young talent, like this dude named Springer. I don't know his first name, but he looks like a great defensive talent.
G League champ.
Yeah, he looks goated. So I don't know what's going to go on with that team, but they have a competitive roster, and I don't think they should give up. And Embiid is looking good too. So
and we'll get to the only thing I want to add about everything we said so far. Unless Tenny,
No, those are my top two. You're good. You're good.
I'm giving someone some flowers.
Don't leave me. Come back for me after you're done.
Okay, I'll come back to you. The only thing I want to add, the Pistons. I know we give Thompson a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Cade Cunningham. That's he looks just like I know last year we knew what he could be.
Hey. Shh. Stay on that side.
What did I do?
I'm just saying.
What, you claim
Cade?
Cade?
Talk about him now.
Cade Cunningham got
No,
2 minutes of airtime last year.
Stay on that side.
No, yeah, we didn't really talk about it. The only time we talked about it was when he missed
boys, we here, man.
the first like 25 threes he shot, whatever. That's the only thing we ever talked about it. But I'm gonna get the player. He looked calm, like he looked like the level you think a point guard, not just a player for the NBA, a point guard should make an NBA.
Yeah.
To me, he's skipping levels. He went from that rookie, like, yeah, you can score, you can hoop, but are you a point guard of your team?
Yeah.
Now he's leading his team. He's controlling the flow, the offense, and for me, the biggest thing, because I was watching that game. I watched only a half, I'll admit. All right, but the way he did just changing pace. He decided when it was, if I'm going, we're all going. okay, you know, we're tired now. Let's slow down. Like I thought that was elite. I think that last year he didn't have that, and now he's like, oh no, I'm the on floor coach. When I say we go, we go. So I thought
Mhm.
that was elite. But I want to give him a
Yeah.
shout out.
But yeah, and before you move off Kate Cunningham, keep in mind in the Team USA practice runs, he was leading the
Hmm.
select team, and they were busting up the main U.S. team. So
Who gave him a shout out? Somebody gave him a shout out.
I don't know who.
They were asking somebody who was the most surprising. He said it was Cam Johnson. I'm pretty sure it was Cam Johnson on JJ Redick's podcast. He said he was the most. He looked like he took the biggest stride from
Uh-huh.
that workout. Yeah.
Okay. And before we move off of like early things, I think all of us might owe the Pelicans an apology. This is early. But
Yeah, for being so
just
high on them, they stink.
just from what I've seen, I think
Call me out.
they might be undefeated right now. But
Call me
first of
out.
all,
I wanted to say it.
Zion,
Yeah.
Zion is moving really well right now. Ingram's playing well. CJ's playing well. I mean, they're doing all this without some key role players they have. They could very well end up being a top 5 seed. But the thing that we all said about them was health.
Yeah. Yeah, because the thing, I think Zion. A lot of people didn't think that Zion still had that in him, even when he came back from injury. If he could still be the athletic force that could play with Brandon Ingram, but
Mhm.
the question mark is always health. If he plays a full year, he's gonna shut everybody up. But the
Yeah.
thing about Zion is, if he goes out next week and he's gone for a few months, he's gonna validate what everybody said.
Or
So
If Ingram's toe starts to hurt
yeah,
again.
yeah. So we
Well,
just need a fully
Zion's been
healthy.
working. Yeah, Zion's been working on his handle too. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but
Yeah,
he
he's taking it
he's
to the
doing
right.
he's moving in ways that someone that size should not be moving with the ball.
Hey,
Yeah,
Zion, no, he looks good. Pelicans, listen, y'all know I have a history of walking back takes. I
backpedal
thought
Sadik.
about it. I'm not there yet. I thought about it. Let me see him stay healthy.
Oh, 10. By the way,
What?
Sadik's take last year that went cold was Zion was going to be the NBA's leading scorer, and
I
he
was
swore on it.
No,
I
He
was
I
swore
already
on
sorry.
know
it.
about the backpedals. Last episode, Sadik started the episode saying Trey Young is a top 3 point guard, and he
No,
walked it back 10 minutes later.
I forgot
10
about
minutes
Luca.
later.
I forgot about Luca. He is
Every
top
time
forgot
I
three.
about
go,
I
Luka.
forgot about Luca.
hey,
Yeah, you
we're
also
ready for the
forgot about
backpedal.
De'Aaron Fox. You forgot about Jamal Murray. You forgot about Shea Gildas
Listen,
Alexander.
I think better than all of them.
All right,
No,
all right, all
Poop on
right.
the
What's
stick and throw it at
we
me.
can
You
have
know
a
what I
different
mean?
conversation about
You know
Trey
what I mean,
Young.
Big
You don't
Fish?
know where he is on my list.
and you clearly haven't seen how he's performed the past couple of
No,
games.
hey. Like I said, I'm one to walk back take sooner than others. All right, look, let's go on to this. Look. Speaking
I'm gonna start calling you Michael Jackson the way you be moonwalking.
speaking
Boom.
of elite point guards, all this stuff. Let's just get to the one that had a one hell of a freaking entrance on this new team. All right, okay. At 10, I'm gonna let you actually big face, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and start this up. Tell me, Dame on the Bucks. Tell me what you saw.
I just don't feel right opening this up. I don't
I'll
feel
open it
right.
up. I'll open it up.
I think this has to go to Guled. I don't feel right.
I was
Absolutely
trying to
not.
avoid him.
Absolutely not.
Because we know what Glenn's gonna say.
We just gotta
Adios.
put some respect around here, cause. So I Guled, go ahead.
I think we all saw what we saw.
39.
It just it's it's such a seamless fit because of the different play style that he has from the other star player. I think it went exactly the way I thought it would. I was especially happy to see towards the end of the game Giannis excited to defer the ball over to Damian Lillard. I was like, are we really gonna get Dame time game one? And that's exactly what happened. There was a play where Giannis, I think, got a rebound or a loose ball, and they were going the other way, and Dame was behind him. He literally like gift wrapped the ball and like put it in Dame's chest and said, "Here's the ball. Like, go do what you got to do." He was so happy to do that. So it went exactly how I thought it would. 39 points, 17 of them free throws, which is crazy. 17 for 17. But that's what you get rewarded for going to the rack, and he had an and 1 3. He had many Dame moments. So I can't sit here and say I'm surprised.
Okay.
Listen, I just want to say, all right, Dame. Listen, I, I was watching that. I was leaning back.
Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say?
The game. I was watching the game. Like I was watching Dame play. I was leaning back. You know, I was celebrated. Let me tell you guys something. Let me.
And you had a cup of liquor in your hands?
Yeah. Please
No,
put
no,
Ah,
that down.
astaghfirullah.
flag,
It's Vimto.
Astaghfirullah, brother.
It's
flag on
Vimto.
the
It's Vimto
play.
Light.
That
It's
does not look
Vimto
like
Light.
that does
It's
not look like
Vimto
Vimto,
Light.
bro.
Allah.
Say it's apple juice.
Look here, look here. I was sipping. I was over there. I was looking. I'm like, let me tell you. Hey, I have flashbacks to Kobe and Shaq. I'm walking away from the mic.
Okay, this is what happens when
That
when
stuff's
these games happen. This is what
yeah, it
happens.
is. It is.
You know what I mean?
You
This is
remember
what we gotta deal with.
You remember when Perkins called Harden and Embiid's like better than Kobe and Shaq, or just as good, or present day? I forgot which one it was, but
Yeah. No, he
yeah,
was wrong about that though. We all
yeah.
knew he was wrong. Let me
No,
tell you.
we're,
Now
we're,
I'm not, when you said it
we're
now.
probably never gonna see another Kobe and Shaq unless JB matches up with Jokic. Teams up. I don't know.
10,
No,
go ahead, man. Tell
go
us
ahead.
what you
Ted.
thought.
All right. So I do agree with everything Guled said. I think Milwaukee looks like they fixed the problem they've been having for all these years. They needed a closer, and they had to like settle for Middleton, who's been great for them in the past, but they haven't had the Chris Middleton they've had when they won the finals the last 2 years, and Dame's the best closer in the league. So I think they killed all of their birds with that stone. But my point that I made in the last pod about their big weakness on the team, it still is on the team. So, for example, they could close better than almost anyone in the league. They have talent with Dame and Giannis. And Giannis, I feel like number one, someone had a tweet, and I agree with it that I don't think he knows that he's playing with Dame yet, and he's still taking a bunch of jumpers for no
Oh, way too
reason,
many. Way too many.
way too many jumpers,
I think it's
and
more than last
he
year.
just got to get his ass in the paint because Dame got the perimeter, right? But I feel like that through the season, that's what the regular season is for. He's gonna learn how to play with them, but they got no perimeter defense, guys, and it's gonna come to bite them sooner or later. People, people are just gonna attack Dame and Malik Beasley, especially the good teams, and especially in the playoffs. So unless they can outscore everyone when it gets into crunch time, they can't just hide those two guards over and over again. So I think that's going to come to bite them. But in terms of Dame, I think he's definitely a big upgrade and fits their team well.
Yeah, no, I will definitely say I think that I know we called like people saying, oh, that Chris Middleton's a closer or whatever, blah. And I never really saw it. I'm like, listen, I love Chris Middleton, my smaller brother, but I think that he would Dame like this is a closer. This is someone Giannis be like, hey, I need a jump shot, a midi or something. I'm just gonna stand in the paint and you shoot it. All right, I'm turning now. They were setting screens at from half. From half. That's how much of a
They
threat these
said a
guys
double
are.
screen from half.
Half. You know how you know, think
What
about
about
that.
his ISO? What about his ISO from the 3-point line and he stepped back and he
That's
stepped back at the hash?
yeah, that shit was tough.
Yeah, I mean that's the stuff I'm talking about, bro. Like you don't get that from anybody, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is something that, if healthy, I mean, it could be very dangerous.
10. This is where you're 10. This is where you're a rookie kid.
Where? Tell me.
We didn't ask you about Milwaukee. We didn't ask you about what their weakness is. We said how was
But
Dame?
Dame
Eh,
is the new piece.
After that,
eh.
you're a rookie.
He's the
You're a
new
rookie.
piece.
You got paid.
10,
You're a rookie.
10.
Dame is part
You're
of
a
10,
rookie.
Milwaukee.
You're a
let me tell you
rookie.
something. Let me
Ted.
tell you
You want me
something.
to change it? Can I change it?
No,
Dame
you gotta
cannot
move
play
on.
defense. Dame cannot play defense. It's gonna come
Whoa,
back to
whoa,
bite them.
whoa!
Pulls up three-pointer.
Hot take alert. Dame can't play defense.
Dame cannot play
no.
defense.
Let me tell Sadik, let me debunk some stuff real quick.
Go
One,
ahead.
I see a lot of you making like rationales on why you get Dame. This you don't think about Dame. If he's available, you get him. There's no we need shooting. There's no anything else. You pair him with Giannis. You're talking about shooting. We don't worry about that. All right.
And I also
Second,
don't.
When you say
I don't agree with this defensive take. By the way, I think
I
they
don't
have.
agree either.
I
Well,
think they have serviceable
10. There's
defenders.
also
we
10.
can
There's
talk about it.
also something called if you shoot more than them, that's defense as well. Dame
But
just has to shoot more than he gives
no,
up.
no. But by saying that, that means you have to blow out every team to win. And when it comes to crunch time, you're
Nobody
gonna have to
cares
play defense eventually.
about how they play against the
You
young
do in
and
the
hungry
playoffs.
fun boys on a Tuesday night. They care about when it's just 16 games after April. That's all they care about. All right.
Exactly, and that's when you need to play defense in
I mean,
April.
Pat Connaughton's a good
Listen.
defender. They have Pat Connaughton, and then they got Marjan, who's a
I
good
mean,
defender.
let me
Those are two defenders right
let me stay
there.
on topic. Let me stay on topic.
We're not sold on Marjan yet, bro.
Let me stay
We're
on
not
topic.
sold on Marjan.
Don't say
Go
that.
ahead.
You're
Go
not
ahead.
sold
Go
on
ahead.
him.
Go ahead.
Are you
Hey,
sold
Dame
on
Big,
looks
go ahead.
good. Dame looks good. His partnership and his chemistry can, it's going to take some time, but something that is worrying me. All right, he's still getting his numbers. He's looking a little lethargic though. He doesn't
Ooh.
look like he's going at full speed yet. Okay,
Mm.
and that's maybe a pro just pacing himself, or are we maybe he's just moving at a slower pace now? All right, because if he's moving at that pace, you could take him out the game with just a young, hungry, athletic defender just in his face the whole game. You could take him out the game like that. All right, that's all I'll say. That's all. And Dame, I think that's a good partnership though. I think Dame looked good in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and Giannis has a ton of respect for him, saying things like, "This is Dame's team."
That's that fake humble shit.
I don't. It's
Yeah.
not,
I didn't buy that for 1 second.
You guys don't know anything about Giannis, all right?
10. That's when you're walking in the mall and the guy says, "Hey, boss man, do you need this?" Boss man, me? He's trying to sell you something. You know it.
I be saying that too, so you kind of exposing right there.
He knows.
Go to the corner shop. Would that be all, boss man? Yes, it will.
Bro, he
yes,
knows what time it is. He knows what time it is.
No,
Bro.
he's a liar. He's a liar, and he's a con artist. All right.
Did you not? Okay. Even if you take his words out of it, did you not see him put the ball in his chest at the end of the game?
Because he's the closer of the team.
He didn't want to shoot free throws. Stop looking too hard into it.
I know, but you know how appreciative he is to have him to put the ball in his chest like that? I've never seen him do that for Middleton. Drew Holiday.
You see that happen to Middleton?
I didn't see that happening.
He gave the ball to Middleton. But Guled, I have to ask you a question. Dame is the closer. That's why he gave him the ball in crunch time. But I want to ask you personally, do you think Giannis actually believes in his heart that it's Dame's team?
He didn't mean it like it's his team. Like
he said
it. But you didn't listen to the whole thing. See, this is why I know you know nothing about basketball.
That's literally what Giannis said, and that's what you brought up.
Okay, I know, but what he meant by that is like we want him to feel comfortable. Like this is his team too. He's not an outcast. This is not him. Like he's not someone who we want to like try to find his way and whatever. It's like no, this is your team. Act like it.
I'm not doing that.
Loser.
That's and what did Dame say? He said that was empowering, and he had the confidence. That gives him confidence, bro. Game 1 on his new team, he hits a step back from almost half court to seal the game.
It was a good introduction, man. Good introduction.
Listen. Let's move on. The only thing I'm gonna add, 10. I think if they can drop down from being a number 2, number 1 defense in NBA to average, but the offense goes to because the offense has always been average. It's never been top 10. All right, I don't think
half court offense has not even in the finals was it like.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
that's gonna shoot up for sure.
No, so my take is if you can go from being what they were because they still have Giannis and Brook Lopez being going to paint hard all
and Connaughton.
And Pat Connaughton and Chris Middleton is serviceable. All right, but I think my take is I think if they could drop down from a top 1, top 2 defense to a 12, 11, 10 on a good day, all right, but be a top 2 offense, I'll take that.
You'll take it. Okay.
Quick caveat, right? I just found out Milwaukee's coach is actually AJ Griffin's dad. You know the hooper that was on the Hawks.
Yeah.
That's
I think we don't do that. You're not a hooper.
You're not a hooper. Anyways, all right. Let's move on. All right, you gonna move on. Listen, we're gonna start and go and talk about someone who wanted to go and show up for work, but the badge was not working. They wouldn't let him in. All right, and I know it's Big Fish's favorite player. Big Fish, tell us about the James Harden situation.
Honestly, the 11-on-11. I said 11. Sorry. 5-on-5 crew just wants to send their loves and good vibes out to James Harden's mother because apparently he was helping her while she was sick, and that's why he's going. So we'll never knock down a black man helping the black family. Never.
Facts. I might.
Not on this platform.
Listen, have y'all never sent an email when you guys were in school? Sent an email to your teacher?
Now,
mom's sick.
Sadik's Pro Corporation.
Now.
Lock them up.
Now the Sixers turning him away at the gate tells me 2 things. All right, the front office was trying to get a little petty, lick back, just a little, And two, I just there's no like real like communication between the two. Okay, because one, you can't be doing that. That messes up the trade value, and that messes up with your whole image. All right, so that wasn't handled well.
Everything all right?
I think he
That was
froze.
Oh, are you done?
I don't know if you
Oh,
froze
no.
or you stopped talking. You just
Yeah.
no. I agree with that take.
no, yo, that's crazy. I thought you froze. You were like,
It was done.
No, that was
Like
no,
I
he was
said,
done. He was
I was,
done. He was
I said
waiting for
your
someone to
twist
pick
said,
up.
right?
your,
I
your,
don't know
tone,
if he
your,
was next.
your tonality wrapping
look,
it up was not one
no,
that was making it seem like it was
We all
done.
stared at each other for like 5 seconds.
no, listen, no, bro. The only thing I would add, and James' mother, James' mother, James Harden. I believe you, but your mom. I will say though, I've also been wanting to go send an email to my college professor. Hey, teach my family members in the hospital. X, Y. I've used all of them. I'll admit it. I've used all of them. I'm gonna need some more time on this assignment.
Oh,
So
oh. Can I say
put it
one
out
more
there.
thing? Can I say one more thing real quick?
Yeah.
Apparently I heard, right? If he did not show up to training camp at all, they would have they under the new CBA rules, they would have had the right to we call it not pay him his whole check or something.
Yeah.
So so I think this is because of Ben Simmons. So he that one time he showed up preseason and didn't come back after. I think he did
He's
that
good.
for that reason. Because they would also own like something else, like his rights to something. I'm not sure. I don't think it's image or
You
I
know
think
what?
it's contract.
And
But I
what
will search that up. But yeah,
Officer McLovin is coming out real quick.
Oh my
I'm,
goodness.
I don't believe him. I'll put it out there. After everything that happened off season, I'm just saying, if I'm wrong, please forgive me,
Okay.
God. But
All right. I'll pick up
I'm
on what you
writing
said
all
right
this
there.
down, and his timeline is matched up too well. That's where
Okay.
you're like, wait a minute, you
Okay.
know?
Okay. Could we continue with that? With what you said,
Go ahead,
Sadik?
Ted.
Okay.
Interrogate me. I'm ready.
No. I'll just pick up on what you said. We don't believe him, right?
Yeah,
All right.
I don't believe him.
I agree with you that we're not believing him. Okay. I'm on your side.
Okay, lock him
All
up. Let's
right.
go.
Guys, all of us watch enough basketball. We watched enough James Harden's antics to know this game. And we gotta stop playing stupid one day, bro.
Mm.
Like, we gotta stop playing stupid. There's not a lot of players that are willing to not play basketball to get to another team than James Harden. All right. There's two players. There's Ben Simmons, there's James Harden. All right. So if James Harden's story about his mom is true, I take everything I said back, but
It's too
all right.
convenient. It's too
It's
convenient.
too convenient.
How do you feel about them not letting him on the plane and causing more drama?
Why would he be
Okay.
allowed? Look,
Also, the 76ers, they're being too dramatic too. Like,
are they?
now they're going back and forth. They said, "Oh, we're gonna let James Harden practice. We're gonna let him join the workouts
And then,
join next week.
but ten.
Either send him
After that,
home or let him
he didn't
play."
show up though. He didn't show up to those. He came to one. He came to one
N-
day of training camp.
No, because they were going on the road trip. He came packed, and they said, "Go home." And then now they're gonna say they're gonna let him back in the team so he can work out. The 76ers are being weird too. But also, I feel like James Harden is right now. I don't think he's gonna play another game for the Sixers. I think he's gonna pull another move in the next couple of days where he's gonna say, "Oh, my back hurts. Oh, my hamstring. Oh, something hurts," and
Yeah.
then to try to get them over the hump. But one person who should be mad in this whole situation is Joel Embiid, because Joel Embiid's been dealing with the second star drama all his time. So I feel
Mm.
like if they get to like a standstill, like if maybe a couple months pass, if it gets to like the trade deadline and James Harden's still pulling this stuff, I feel like Joel Embiid could step in. He can go like, "Yo, either trade him or I'm gonna request a trade," and he can put pressure on the front office. He hasn't
Mm.
really pulled that move publicly yet, but something to keep an eye on.
I don't know. I don't know if he should do that, to be honest. Would you guys blame him if he
That's a
did?
nuclear option. That's a nuclear option.
That's a nuclear option, but I mean, I think they're competitive even without James Harden. I think if Tyrese Maxey takes the step that I'm thinking he might take, I don't think they need James Harden. But just to address that situation, I mean, obviously, I think this should have been taken care of in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Someone like James Harden, you take care of this in the summer. Like you don't let it get into the season because you saw what he did. You saw Fat Stu Harden. All right, you saw what happened. But I think them turning him around at the plane and allowing that to become a thing. And now he's sidelined. I just saw him sideline at the game now. So like everything's all cool and stuff. I just think that they are being petty to each other. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen more reports of Harden behaving than I've seen more reports of him.
But now he's behaving. He's behaving now.
No,
He's
I'm
behaving.
saying even him coming to the season in shape. From what
Yeah.
I heard he was going to do everything correctly. I mean, obviously he's made some bad moves, but I've heard more good stories about this than bad stories. So I don't know which side needs to do it, but they need to come together in good faith.
Yeah,
And
I think
Daryl Morey has been very, very silent about this whole thing as well. I haven't heard one thing from him.
which is
Yeah.
good though, right? No, which is good. That's what
I
you want
don't know.
from-
I heard this on the TNT crew. I mean, he's been accused of being a liar, and he hasn't said anything all summer. Like he hasn't tried to dispute it. He
Here's the
hasn't
thing
tried-
though. Here's the thing, Glenn. If I came on 5 right now, I said, "Yo, f all this podcast stuff. I'm gonna join 11 on 11. I will never be on a podcast with Guled ever.
Shout out 11 on 11, by the way.
No, f them. We don't shout them out anymore. No,
Shout them
I'm
out.
kidding.
Shout out my
All right.
dogs.
If I said I'm going 11 on 11, I'm trading. I'm demanding a trade. All right. Good. And now people, all 15 of our fans are all going crazy. Oh my God! Well, what's going on? But you're quiet. Now I look bad. There's nothing. You know what I mean? Like you wait a little bit, I look bad. That's what happened to Harden. Harden might have been in the right to start with, but both of them, you have to stand on business on both sides. You can't say what you said off season Harden and then go and try to come back. All right. Whether that's your money, you have to stand on business. Okay. All right. You have to stand on
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
And to the team, if you're gonna say no to him, that's it. Lock the doors. Work out by yourself, Harden.
Big fish, real quick. Big fish, real quick. I'll swing it to you. I'll leave that alone. I don't know. Also, let me say one thing. I don't agree with this notion that you have to be professional about things all the time. I like a little ugly. You know what I mean? I think Harden has the right to make some noise.
That's the way of the NBA. That's true.
And it's not even about the way of the NBA. All right, we need to stop swearing to these corporations that they own us or whatever. If Harden wanted to visit his mom, he visited his mom. All right.
But you know what? I'm quiet.
No. You're mad he didn't call you? Oops, I forgot. Maybe if I got my $40 million over the summer, I would have called you. You know, I like a little.
If you're paying me $40 million and all I gotta do is call you, I'm calling, bro.
No, I'm saying maybe you should not lie to me about my contract. You know what I mean? Now, oops, I lied.
You know what? Though, hey, Glenn, Harden should have stayed out then. He said, "I'm not coming back because you gotta stand on principle." All right. Someone in this podcast was a certain company. I'm not saying any names. Told him they're allowed to go on a trip. And then 2 months later, told him no. That person quit that company. He went on that trip.
That's standing on business right there. But swing it to Big Fish. He had a thought.
According to the new collective bargaining agreement, section 11.3.
Yes.
Right? If he did not report by contract, one of your responsibilities is reporting to when you're supposed to report, like training camp, right? If you try to withhold out, it's not just the $50K fine. They also, if he passes 30 days, they also acquire the right to refuse his signature. He can't sign with any team. Right?
So Harden seems to be he is professionally ducking right now. Like he's doing everything by the book.
Professional duck.
Yeah, professional duck job.
So now he's saying, hey,
this mother ducker.
I showed up one time. I had something to deal with. Now I'm going to be suited up on the bench. If you don't want to trade me, I'm here on the bench. This is on you guys now.
Yeah, fair.
Understood.
And this is why I didn't give Dame flack for the way he handled his whole trade business.
No, Dame's a loser.
But hold up. There's levels. There's levels to this trade shit. There's professionals like Harden and KD. And then there's guys who's never done it, like Dame. You know what I'm saying? This is professional trade ducking job that he is doing right now.
That's true.
He has the James Harden trade handbook, the duck manual.
That's true. And okay, I have one last caveat before we move on, y'all. I know we're talking all this stuff about Harden. Is he gonna get traded? Is he not gonna get traded? You know what I mean?
Shit's crazy.
But let's move on from all that shit, guys. Harden, you're on my fantasy team. I need you on the court, brother.
Drafting Harden when you know this
you're
is
on my
is
fantasy
an
team.
idiotic move.
I know you don't care about this. I need you on the court, brother. All right. Jokic can't do it alone. All right, move on.
He He could
might.
actually.
Let's move on. That was a good segment.
Not on my
All
team.
right.
It's a
Listen.
2-man.
Okay. And Guled, and you might have to be quiet for this next segment. All right. Someone call 911, call the ambulance, call everyone you know. There is a white shooter in Boston right now in TD Garden. Tingus Pingus, Christoph Porzingis, the unicorn. And we're talking about welcomes. Listen, someone in this podcast tweeted that Jalen Brown is now a third option. I'm just stirring the pot. I'm just stirring the pot a little bit. I'm just stirring the pot. All right,
You can
10,
tweet now?
10, start off, brother. What did you see from Boston and
Yeah, why are we
Tingus
not starting
Pingus?
with the best Celtic fan here?
Bro,
Hey,
respect the
go
new
ahead.
guy.
I only see one. I only see one Celtic jersey hanging up right now.
you feel me?
Grab
You
it.
feel me?
Wait, no. Cloth grab it.
Nah,
Cloth
I'm not.
grab
I'm
it.
No,
not.
he's
I'm
not
not.
Cloth,
grabbing it.
I'm not.
cloth
He
grab
wants
it.
me. He
No,
wants
he's
me to
not
play into
grabbing
this little sick game. This guy hasn't
He's
had a
not
home
grabbing
from
it.
like this guy hasn't had a home since like 2013.
Hey,
I'm not doing this.
we're doing this. We're doing this. All
We're
right.
making fun of. We're making fun of homeless people now.
You're
No,
freaking
make it-
homeless.
Yo, that's
Cancel the
out of control.
podcast. Cancel the podcast.
And guess what? Clip that. Put it right at the front of the pod so they can see this man for who he is.
Mr. 10%. So
Yeah.
what do you think about Tingus Pingus?
Guys, ladies and
New
gentlemen,
York
Here we go.
debut.
Wait,
ladies and gentlemen, what?
If this is a hot take, you gotta let me know because I can play the bang sound effect.
It's not really a hot take. It's not a hot take.
Oh, that's boring.
It's not a hot
Boring.
take. I think we all know, and I know I'm not exaggerating, and I know I'm being biased, but ladies and gentlemen, Celtics are going to the finals. We're back. We are so back. All right.
We're so back.
All right. We are so back.
We're so back.
The things that I've seen in this past week of Celtics basketball did something to my heart that I've been waiting for my whole life. Like literally, this like literally feels like this week one of Celtics basketball I haven't felt in a while. Like, have you ever felt so certain that your team is just gonna be there in June? Like health, of course, the theme of the season so far is health. If everyone stays healthy, but Kristaps Porzingis, he checks so many boxes for what we do, right? He could go all over the floor. He could pick and roll. He could pick and pop. He could play defense. He could roam, block shots, do everything you need him to do. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Bam kind of made him look bad a little bit in some of the possessions.
He's not here to shut down Bam though.
Yeah, he's not here to shut down Bam.
Yeah.
But when I saw that, I was like, okay. But I did like what he did when he had to make Bam guard him at the three, which what we need. We need to get Bam out
That's
the
what
paint.
we want.
But
Yeah.
yes, but overall, what I've seen, I think he has fit into our offense way better and way faster than I thought he would. And I think the chemistry is only going to build.
Yes. Sir.
But also, are we going to talk about Kristaps or are we talking about the Celtics?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Ted. Go.
All right, let's talk
You're
about the
free
Celtics.
man.
Yo, we here, dog. Yo, we here, dog.
just saying we here.
No,
is not
that's
not
all I was
analysis.
gonna say. Nah, we're here. Yo, let's talk about this. Jalen Brown, what he did the first game versus what he did the second game is exactly what we want out of our $300 million player.
Which
It wasn't
game?
perfect.
Which game you talking about?
The one where he had 27.
Okay, it's bigger sword.
Yeah. The first game was
First
bad. I'm not
game-
gonna lie.
What you mean by that, partner?
I
All right,
mean,
first game. Let's be honest. That was
Mustard
rough.
packet. What do you mean by that?
Let's
call it
all
mustard
right. Hey,
packet.
first of all, you're talking to a Celtics fan, so I'm your ally. So let's calm down a little bit, brother. All right, I'm not coming at. I'm not coming to attack the Celtics.
I bleed green too, nigga.
Yeah,
I bleed green
We all
too.
bleed green. Like, we don't gotta get all defensive. We could talk about our Celtics players without getting defensive. Jalen Brown didn't have a good game, but I didn't want to focus on one player before I kick it to you, or actually kick it to you, Sadik or Big Fish.
Big fish and go. Go ahead.
Derek White is here, and this is the Derek White we've been waiting for, and this is the Derek White that is unlocking his full potential as a player, right? Marcus Smart, shout out Marcus Smart. He did great things for us. He got a defensive team. He was a heart and soul of the team. But those rumors, I think they're true about Marcus Smart had to leave for the other Celtics players to really step up and be who they want to be, right? Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, now they can claim their full spots as the top two players on the team, and Derek White is really running the offense. Drew Holiday, I'm not going to lie, it's going to take some time for me to kind of be sold on him as, like, for example, the guy that could do it. But great
I'm gonna stop
energy.
right there. I'm gonna stop right there because
Oh,
there's
go ahead.
something I saw. I said there's something I saw.
What you see?
I know, listen, and I'll be honest. I missed the Heat game. I was out. They said the Heat game. I missed that one, so I'm not gonna comment. I'm
Okay.
talking. Me and Guled were talking recently about the Knicks and the Celtics. Also, shout out to RJ Barrett. I think he's this year making a jump as a defender, as a defender, as a defender, as a defender. All right, but yes, Drew Holiday, but didn't have the best offensive game. I don't think any of us had him down for offense though. If people forget, in that game also he had 3 blocks. He had three tip steals that didn't really go his way. He also had 2 steals, and not to mention that last 2 minutes. Drew Holiday, whoever he was guarding, anytime they got the ball, poor Jalen Brunson, for the last 2 minutes of the game, was begging him to get Drew Holiday off him. Go back and watch it. Glenn, I know you saw it too. He saw Drew Holiday.
I saw him guarding Julius Randle too.
As
Oh
the
yeah, he guarded Wade.
Julius Randle is a bully. He's a bull, and Drew Holiday was easily guarding him and making it uncomfortable for him.
Yeah, no, and I'm not saying smart.
everyone's a bully till a bully walks in the room, right? Yeah.
No, Drew Holiday. Listen, I saw that again. I missed the Heat game, so Big Fish beat.
Yeah, I'm only gonna talk about the Heat game. 10
But-
did pretty good on the Knicks one.
The Knicks,
That's
all I
true.
want to say, bro, Drew Holiday, Derek Wright is definitely a point guard. I think Drew Holiday is more of a combo guard, but I think he's going to play mostly off ball.
Yeah.
All right? But Drew Holiday defensively, that last 2 minutes, he had that New York team in absolute hell.
Absolutely.
He was pressing them up. Randall at one point tried to do his bullshit jab and go step into them. He did that, and Drew Holiday was just stand there.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm back.
yeah. I know he's not gonna have the same role. He's not gonna have the same role he did in Milwaukee. So he's just gonna. I feel like his role is gonna be just a defensive guy and kind of hand the ball handling duties mainly to Derek White. So I guess I was looking at it from
And
the
I paid
Milwaukee
top
lens.
dollar for that, big fella.
And
I paid
I know,
top
I'll
dollar.
take that. I'm not gonna lie, I'll take that.
I mean, do you guys want to just be an echo chamber of Celtics love?
We do.
in
We
here?
do.
Like,
Anyways,
Yes, actually, we do.
Anyways,
Alright.
Big Fish, go ahead. We'll come back to you.
All right.
We'll come back. You can finish it up.
And one thing,
What is
in all fairness to Brunson, I don't think we technically shut him down. I think his teammates let him down while not being like producing anything, so he couldn't really like get
it was a close game.
Yeah, it was. But onto the
meat and potatoes.
listen. I don't know who made the schedule, but it's too goddamn early to be playing the Heat. It is too early because that shit is not for the weak. All right, I don't know what it is.
That was an intense game.
I don't know what it is. I don't know how they keep spawning them. I don't know how they keep finding them. I don't know how they keep getting the recipe. But they keep getting these undrafted dudes who just love to show out when they see green. They just love it. All right. There's a dude on that team who shot 25% 2-year career. It hit like 4 threes versus us. Bullshit. All right. Second off, thoughts on this. 10 talked about JB.
Yes.
I love the way he responded tonight. All right. Love the way he responded. He still looked a little, my biggest thing about JB is Marcus Smart's gone and Time Lord is gone, right? 2 starters. Now he's playing with, no. You guys have to think about basketball as opportunities, right? Like slots, all right? There was always like the free catch and shoot slots, and then there's like the free backdoor slots, cuts, and stuff like that, and people fill those, right? Porzingis is getting all the open looks now, right? Off of JT's gravity. Marcus Smart's not here to find JB on the back doors anymore, right? You guys know that little play, run to the corner. JB run that, hit him right there.
That's easy.
Y'all know that play. So that's legit like almost 8 easy points a night gone, 8-10, right? So now he's getting the ball and he has to find his rhythm, right? So, I'm okay with giving JB some more time. And I think you guys are talking about 3rd star. I don't think he's the 3rd star. I think
That's the 3rd option.
He's the 2nd star. All right. Touches, this and that, doesn't matter. We know who he is. We know who JB is in and out. Thing is, I think he understands Porzingis needs to be getting certain touches for the scheme to work. All right. JT looked great first half, second half trolling once again. He looked great in New York. But I want to talk about one thing. The best player on the Miami Heat is Bam. Absolutely.
Oh, hey, hit the hot take. Hit the hot take.
best player, and he was the best player
What are we
last
talking
season.
about here?
He was the best player for the majority of the games last season as well. Okay,
But listen, you
majority
say
of
that.
them.
Listen.
Majority of them, not all of them.
Don't get away from the topic. Don't get away from the
Okay,
topic.
because I'll say this. You can say,
Calm down,
hey,
Sadik.
it was game whatever 1 or 2 for them. They didn't really want to go. He didn't want to go all out. This and that. Jimmy's just not it. All right. Maybe I'll eat my words when he's 8th seed and takes us out again in the Eastern Conference Finals. But he's just not it. That's all I gotta say about that game, man. I like the way the Celtics are going. I like Drew put on a clinic in the 4th quarter versus the Heat. Absolute clinic. Other than that, go Celtics. Nice and short.
I'm gonna let Guled go, but the Jimmy Butler
Here,
take, you're wrong.
Guled only gets.
What am I wrong
30.
about?
He's
What am
not a
I wrong
Celtics fan.
You're wrong. He's the best player.
Bam's the best player on that team.
If you ask Bam, he would say Jimmy Butler the best
Okay,
player.
no, I don't care what
We're gonna move on. Go
Who's
ahead.
the best player on that team, Sadik? Tell me right now.
Jimmy Butler. Because the
All right,
way
let go.
Who's the better
The way-
defender right now?
Bam.
Who's the better passer right now? Who holds the
Jimmy
ball more
Butler.
in passes?
Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler has
Get out
not
of
seen.
my face, bro. Get out of
He
my
averages,
face.
he's averaging 6 or 7
That's the
assists
bullshit
for
you
the
be
last
talking
5
about.
years.
What passes are you talking about? You're talking about this dude who handles he's the hub of the team, handles the ball majority of the game, does the handoff situations.
Are we talking about the
does
same
launch-
Bam where you were attacking
Abdi.
him the last 2 years for being a
No,
handoff?
No.
I'm talking
Arguing
about right
with
now.
the number one Jimmy Butler
Wait,
hater.
yeah,
This-
hold on.
before-
Are you
No.
Jimmy Butler
I'm a
fan?
hater, but am I not giving you facts right now?
But you're
This is not
wrong.
hating.
You're wrong. You're wrong overall.
How am I wrong?
No,
Jimmy Butler's the best player in the Heat. Jimmy Butler's the best player in the Heat.
Okay.
Can you agree?
You guys can call Jimmy the best
No.
player because he scores 10 points on a random night in the 4th quarter when
Random
Bam's
night.
been doing it for 4
Random night.
10.
Bam didn't do it.
10. When Bam does it for 4 quarters straight, playing elite defense, handling the ball, being aggressive, because he's going to average
Yeah.
25 this year.
Yeah. No,
Wait,
come on.
I have a question.
Before
I
Guled
have a
goes,
question.
before
You're
Guled
making
goes, I have
Bam
one thing.
underrated at this
Go
point.
ahead. I have a question for Abdi, but go ahead.
All right, Abdi, I'm gonna tell you this one thing. I think you're wrong in this certain thing, but one thing I'll tell you in this podcast, you will never hear me defend Jimmy Butler on these
All
airwaves.
right, Dak, look, Abdi,
I got you, brother.
Abdi, you said Bam was doing majority of last year. Is it not the same Bam where we're sitting there attacking him for being a zero on offense at times, where he disappeared?
When was he a 0?
Me and you attacked him. There's episodes last year where we were like, Bam, you have to, or in the playoffs last year, we're like, Bam, you have to help Jimmy. What are you doing? Like, because he
When
was
was he a zero?
disappearing. Guled, tell me that I'm not crazy here.
No, you're not crazy. You're not crazy.
Hey,
I
buddy,
said,
buddy.
Bam, we're watching you.
Put a date to it.
Abdi, you said it yourself. Bam, we're watching you. You
Yeah,
said
Bam,
that
we're
last
watching
year.
you.
You said that last year.
Listen. All right? Listen. We're humans. We evolve.
Hold on,
No,
no,
fault.
listen.
This is your fault. You're arguing with the Jimmy Butler.
I know,
literally hater.
look.
I didn't
Go
diss
ahead.
Jimmy once.
You did, but okay. Look, it's my turn to talk about
I
this.
can't-
It's my turn. It's my turn.
I can't prop up Bam without
You can prop him up.
Bro, you called him the best
You're all
player.
wrong. You do extreme things.
Yeah,
He's not the best player on
he's
the
not
team
best player.
How is saying Bam is the best player on the Heat extreme?
because
Only
he's
Bam
not.
has him as-
He
defense.
is. There's an argument to make that he is.
I'm in a tough
You can
position
say
right
he's
now.
You can say he's very important to their success. And you know what? I'm more mad that you didn't say a single thing about Tyler Hero, who you've been bashing.
Uh,
Tyler,
You're getting off topic.
no, I'm getting off topic now. You're the one getting off topic. Tyler Hero was torching you guys, by the
Tyler
way.
looked good. Tyler looked
Yeah,
good.
yeah, Tyler looked good.
That boy,
Y'all didn't say a single word about Bubble Boy, all right?
He looked stronger. He looked all this. Tyler looked good.
Go ahead.
But no one wanted him. All right. Anyways.
No one did. No one did. Is that not a fact? No one did.
No, it's just they made his price too high. Anyways. I'm a rational person. Would you guys agree?
Yes.
All right. I'm a rational person.
Sometimes.
Not gonna lie, this Celtics roster is extremely elite, top to bottom. I mean, they're better than I think they have a better roster than Milwaukee. Now, I think the highs of Milwaukee are probably better, but baseline, I think the
You haven't
Celtics.
seen it.
Is this guy really gonna interrupt me right now?
No, I mean he
Sadik,
No,
can
go
you
ahead.
handle
No,
it?
just
Sadik,
push
can you
through.
handle
Yeah.
Hey, just push through, Guled. Just push through.
I know. Okay.
Push through.
Okay, I'm a little mad that you guys talked about Bam like that, but listen, he didn't see it. That's a fact, though.
What do you mean?
High.
Yo, the fact that Klaus is defending Bam is crazy. But go. I never seen this before.
Anything to go against Jimmy, I respect it.
Anything.
I respect it.
I don't have anything negative to really say. I mean, Jason Tatum looked very sharp.
MVP.
He's I'm not gonna say he's taking another step, but he's like taking a mental step. I think he's maturing and becoming more consistent, at least in my eyes, from a couple things that I've seen. Derek White is, I mean, I just can't believe it. Oh, Abdi, you were wrong, by the way, about Drew Holiday coming off the bench. So we're silencing that early. You were terribly wrong about that. But Derek White is a top 100 player in this league. He's not 101
Easily.
Yeah, I'm just very impressed with the roster. I don't know what else to say. I don't have anything. I don't have any crazy takes. I think Drew Holiday, even when he has no bullets,
I think our bench sucks.
I think Drew Holiday with no bullets is still a very good player because he gets you those stops.
No
down the
bullets.
stretch
What do you mean by that?
when he's not hitting and he's clanking and he's not hitting rim at all? You know that loud brick sound?
Yes, I heard that.
you seen it, right?
I flinched.
I wish I had something negative to say, guys. I'm a little upset.
You can talk about the bench, Guled.
No, even with the bench. I mean, you have 6 to 7 very useful players. I'm impressed with the Celtics.
Look,
Jaylen Brown, I feel like could struggle this year for a bit though.
Oh no, that's a hot bun he's pushing. He's pushing a hot bun.
I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna have. He's gonna have the
say.
hardest time adjusting to this new roster.
See, he fixed it.
His game that he developed was a your turn, my turn game, and right now there is kind of like a hierarchy that's been established.
It's running out of turns.
And he's running into a position where everything he learned, like he finally just learned how to use his left hand. Now he has to
corny.
Now he has to learn how to be more efficient.
Corny.
I feel bad for him. I just feel bad for him.
I'll cut you off. Listen, it's time. All right.
Get the boo on your soundboard. Boo.
Yeah. There you go.
Corny.
All right. Real quick, guys. Welcome to the 5-on-5 game show. On this episode, blind rankings with Big Fish, 10, and Guled. Welcome. Okay. Does everyone know how blind rankings work?
No, but can you? Oh, yes, I do. But could you explain it for the fans, my beautiful fans?
Listen, the way it'll work is that I want them. They are ranking players 1 through 5. I will say one single player without knowing who the other players are. You have to put them on that list 1 through 5. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst. All right. Mm-hmm. Any questions?
What's the topic of this?
The topic of this episode of the 5-on-5 game show is point guards. However, I went with kind of a different round. I went with no superstar point guards. It might be a stars in here, maybe all stars, whatever.
This is not fun.
No, it's fun because it'll be.
Wait, so we're doing role player point guards?
No, it's not role players. It's not role players.
But good point guards.
Or maybe it is. Superstars. Or maybe it's not.
I better not.
Hey, I'm with it. Now I'm with it.
I hear no Pablo Prigioni.
Look here. The first one. Tyrese Halliburton.
Ooh. Who goes first?
10. I'm starting with you.
We said they're not 10, stars. And he named
10. I'm a star. I said superstars. 10. I'm starting with you.
Wait, so we're not doing superstars?
Well, he said Tyrese Halliburton.
Don't worry about it. Don't. Maybe it is superstars. You don't know.
Man. All right. 2.
1 through 5. 2. I like that.
L take.
That's maybe not an L take. He's Guled. On the brink.
Guled.
I put it in my blind rankings. I put him 4th.
That's an L take.
All right.
That's an L take.
Big Fish. 3. Okay. All right. The next point guard. Jamal Murray. 10. Go ahead.
4.
4. Okay.
Wait. Where'd you have Tyrese?
2.
Jeez! There is no respect. There is no respect.
I have Tyrese over Jamal.
Go ahead.
I have Tyrese over Jamal. What you mean?
And go ahead.
Wow.
You would pick Jamal over Tyrese?
Absolutely. Absolutely. 10 hours. I will rescind your contract. 10 hours. Rescind your contract.
What's going on in Indy, brother?
I don't think it's how I take Guled. I'll be honest.
You don't see what's going on in Indy, brother.
I see what's going on. Jamal Murray, I'm putting him at 2.
2? Okay.
We have opposite views of basketball.
You guys have full opposite right now. And Big Fish.
Jamal Murray, right?
Yeah. You have Halliburton at 3. 5.
You're on an island, Guled. You're
Did
on an
y'all
island,
not
brother.
watch the playoffs?
Okay.
Do you know who
Did y'all-
Tyrese is?
Okay.
Did y'all
Go
not
ahead,
watch
Guled.
the? I'm so upset right now, Sadik. Can we pause the show?
No,
Listen,
no,
listen,
let's
listen.
go.
No, Sadik.
No,
Pause.
keep it going.
Sadik. You're unbiased. Look.
I'm biased.
Okay. No. Look.
Thank you for
Y'all
admitting
can't
that.
sit here and say that Tyrese Halliburton is better than NBA champion Jamal Murray, who is averaging like 30 and 10 in the playoffs.
I have one question to ask you, Guled.
What?
You put Jamal Murray on Indiana Pacers. You think he's producing what Tyrese is doing with that team
Let's
right now?
look at what we've seen. Let's look at what we've
last
seen.
season.
Let's go. Move
what
on.
we
We're
think
moving on.
Last
Hey.
season,
Oh my
or like where we
God.
think they will end up at the end of the season.
No.
Let's now.
It's better player right now in this current moment.
Okay.
Outside of
Okay,
injuries.
let's just say the players. Okay, I have Tyrese at 2.
Okay.
Okay.
You got Tyrese. Okay.
Wow.
And next one. Okay. De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, I love this one. Guled's gonna hate this one, dog.
Go ahead, 10.
Actually, he's not that hard to take. 3.
3. Okay. Guled?
3.
3. Okay. Cloth.
What do I have so far? 3 and
You have
5.
Halliburton at 3 and Jamal Murray at 5.
Okay, put him at 4.
Okay. All right.
God, who's gonna be on my
Next
one?
one
NBA champ Jamal.
is Kyle Lowry.
Who?
Kyle Lowry? Yo, shut up for Kyle Lowry at 1.
Kyle Lowry.
I
Go
saved him
ahead.
for 5.
Nah, that's so nasty what you just did.
Nah.
That's so
That's
nasty.
trolling,
Kyle
bro.
Lowry?
That's trolling.
Nah.
That's-
No, don't show.
No, don't show.
You're right. I'm gonna wait.
That's-
Alright.
None of us vote. It's a no contest. It's a no contest. None of
Go
us
ahead.
vote. The name
Kyle
has to be
Lowry.
scratched out. The name has to be
Kyle Lowry.
scratched out.
10, go
Hey,
ahead.
that boy. I reserved 5 for a reason. BBL, he's going to 5.
Okay.
Nah, he stinks this year.
He's
Guled?
going straight to 5.
I'm a little upset because I feel like my list is really good, and I feel like by adding Kyle Lowry, you're making this a joke now. I
No,
put Kyle
this
Lowry.
is blind ranking. It was any
I know. I get what you're saying, but
13 minutes for something.
I know. But I was really smoking these boys, and you just messed up everything. But I'll put him at 5.
Okay, you put up 5. Big Fish. You have spots 1 and 2 open. Kyle Lowry.
I was waiting for someone to do it, bro. I was thinking about doing it. You?
Okay. So Kyle Lowry is what? Is 1 for you for real or 2? You doing 1? Okay. Kyle Lowry's your number 1 spot. Okay. The next player, Cade Cunningham.
Oh, I'm trapped. I have to put him at 1. My list is not
Cade.
bad, bro. My list is
Cade.
not that bad, bro.
Guled?
I'm upset with you right now.
My list is so fire,
Blind.
bro.
Blind. It's blind ranking.
Yeah, I put him at 1. I have to.
Cloth?
Wait, that's the fifth one.
Maybe a Cloth. You know where to put him. There's 1 spot left.
All right, so everyone knows 10th rankings. This is official, by the way. No, I'm kidding. Blind.
Go ahead.
Cade
I got 1.
Cunningham,
Yeah.
Halliburton, De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, Kyle Lowry.
Beautiful.
Guled, Cade Cunningham, Jamal Murray, Fox, Halliburton, Kyle Lowry. So you two are similar. You guys just disagree on Kyle Lowry and not Kyle Lowry, Jamal Murray and Halliburton. You guys have them switch. Big Fish, Kyle Lowry, Cade Cunningham, Halliburton, Fox, and Jamal Murray.
This is so nasty. We're not posting this. This is so nasty. For the last
Yo, Kyle Lowry
last
being
10 minutes,
superstar
this
is
was
the
fine.
greatest.
Just keep
I'm
moving our
still
outro.
upset. I'm still upset.
Why?
I think
Crazy.
I think
just
you don't
really upset,
respect
guys.
Tyrese.
I know. I respect Tyrese Halliburton. The Jamal Murray disrespect is crazy.
I love Jamal. I'm a Jamal Murray fan.
Hey,
but
hey,
I
hey,
would
hey,
know you're
hey,
not.
hey,
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Hey,
I am
hey,
a Jamal
hey,
Murray fan.
You have to tell you guys to shut up, all right? We're over an hour. That's it. Everyone say good night to the fans.
Wait, I don't get my corner.
Huh?
Hey,
Oh,
my
I
corner.
forgot. We have a new segment, 30 seconds 10 on the clock. I'm going to start a clock right now. Welcome everyone to the newest segment. We're going to have this every single week. We call this the 10%, the White Howard Corner. 10, go ahead. You get 30 seconds on the
All right.
clock starting, wait, starting now.
Quick. All right. When I joined 5 on 5, I was thinking about what I could bring to the podcast, and it's time to take things off the court a little bit. So I don't know if you guys heard, there's been Dwight Howard news. So according to Twitter, there's been some off the court allegations on Dwight Howard. And for the last 10
Allegations?
seconds, I want Guled to give me his reactions. How do you feel about this, Guled?
I actually have zero reaction to the buffoonery that goes on off the court in the NBA.
And that is the Dwight Howard corner, everyone. 30 seconds on the clock.
Shout out
Everyone,
Dwight Howard. Shout out
shout
Dwight
out Dwight
Howard.
Howard. This episode is sponsored by
And
him.
Kai Jones.
And before you end it, next week we will be doing questions and answers, answering live with our amazing cast. View our socials soon.
Boom, 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 boom. Good night, everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Jamal Murray.
Bye.